This is Teresa Ewers with New Mexico Entertainment Magazine, and we are here at the rehearsal for Albuquerque Little Theatre's new show, Cats.
Hi, my name is TJ Bowlin. I'm the director for Albuquerque Little Theatre's production of Cats.
And I'm Erin Allen, and I play Victoria, aka White Cat.
The show, obviously is loved by people for a reason. And this is something that I've talked to the cast a lot about, is they're actors playing animals. And so there's that element of fun, animalistic things. But when you really break down the idea of the characters and what they're going through and all of that, it's what all of us go through as humans. So I think that was the great love of the show, is for every number and every kind of thing that you saw something of you. So there isn't really a lot that you need to do with a show like that as far as going off the wall or trying to do some kind of outside the box idea. But what is beautiful about the group and the collaboration, and that's a word I may use a lot, is collaboration, because this has been really an incredible group. I have two amazing choreographers, a phenomenal music director, and a cast that just blows you out of the water. But we were able to make this wonderful piece of literature our own, as opposed to making a copy or doing something that was completely off the wall and outside of the box. We made it our own and just put what was right there on paper onto its feet. And it's really been an awesome creative process, because we're all able to take our own strengths and add that to the show.
You are dealing with 28 cast members.
Yes,
so
and it's amazing.
How do you even work that? How has the process been?
Really easy. Actually, we had 41 people audition, which was a really incredible turnout. 28 of them were beyond amazing, not that anyone isn't, but 28 people were so wonderful and came out to me, and what I said was, this is actually going to be an easy show for me. And everybody's like, oh, it's not that easy because you've got stuff to do. And I said, yeah, but the beautiful part is I have these people who know what they're doing, and we're able to throw stuff at them and they just go with it and they make it their own. So I haven't really had to do that. Rehearsals are fun. That's one thing, why not? I mean, we are actually doing what we love, and what you will see when you come see the show is 28 dancers and 28 singers who do both things and do both things well. And so they are absolutely challenged, which is another thing that keeps everybody, I think, pretty focused. This is a project that for everybody we are challenged in some way and taken outside of a zone that we have when we just do normal book musicals that are dialogue, do a number, dialogue. They're dancing and singing for 2 hours solid. And so I think just the foreboding quality of wow, that's going to take a lot out of me, has made everyone focus and want to do so great.
Wonderful. Now, you are playing Victoria.
Victoria, yes.
What do you like about this role? What's drawing you to this character?
Well, what I love about, I initially loved that it was, very much the main dance character for the female, but what I love about it now is that TJ has actually kind of morphed it into me thinking about it as she's what Grisabella used to be, and so me thinking of it in that way, in that innocence, is so beautiful, and I love to dance that much, so it's great.
You have been with Dance Expose for years.
Yes.
It's almost like you came dancing out of the womb. What is it? And you've danced with your mother. She's choreographed for you, Edie Allen. What is it like working with her on this project as well?
It's great working with her on this project because it's such a massive project, and I know how she works, and therefore I trust her completely, and I trust that it's going to be amazing because I know how she works. So it's really gives me a lot of ease.
So when it does come to that work ethic and what you're expecting, so far when you see what the choreography has been, what are you thinking?
It's a lot harder than anything I've done in community theater, that's for sure. It reminds me a lot more of doing, straight dance shows. Like last night we walked out of rehearsal hobbling out of here, and that's amazing. That's great. Battle scars,
And that's, Edie and I and Stephanie have all talked to them about that of, you should leave here going, oh my God, I didn't get that right, I need to fix that. If it's easy for you, then we are not doing a good job here, because this should look challenging, and you should be challenged as an artist. And I like being challenged as an artist, as an actor, and as a singer, who I want to be challenged by material, and I want to be challenged by directors and choreographers to make me not just be mediocre. So that's what they're doing, is they're going, wow, I have to really work. I mean, I've got to practice, so it's great.
Erin, being that you are working with a large cast, how's the camaraderie? How is it working with these different types of dancers?
It's great because it's kind of like we had no time to ease into it as you do normally in shows. We kind of hit the ground running, and so there's not really a lot of time to sit around and talk, but when all of us are working so hard, there's that collective energy, and it feels amazing. Everybody's working toward a goal really, really hard, and just having that feels really good.
There are some that have not seen this show, so how do you feel that being part of a production coming to Albuquerque that many may not have seen before?
Oh, I think that's great, because we're educating people of a new type of show, and this is one of those shows that it is thought-provoking in some ways, but at the same time, you don't have to think. You're coming to see this fabulous dance and music, so it's one of those shows that can appeal to everybody. It is a family show. There isn't questionable subject matter. There isn't, I mean, it's fun and it's great, and so that is something that I think is really nice to bring to Albuquerque, is this show that people can come and see something they don't always see. And that's not saying that theater like this hasn't been done, or great theater isn't done. I have seen some wonderful theater while being in Albuquerque. I'm brand new here, and so it's been wonderful to step in. But I want people to be able to go, this is different in some way. And if that means the energy, if that means the experience, that's the beautiful thing of what we're doing.
So if you could describe the show in one word, what would it be?
I would say journey, and that sounds cheesy, but the reason that I say that is because you do go through so many different emotions through the course of the show. There are so many moments in the show that I didn't even realize were there until we started working with them, and they've become my favorite moments in the show. They might be early on, so it's not just the one really, moment that everybody waits for, but it really is a process. So I guess journey?
Fun. It's just fun. From the time you start, even when it's kind of sad, it's just fun in seeing the set and the costumes and the dance that is just incredible, and hearing them sing, just fun. Great.
So when it comes to people coming to see the show, what do you want them to walk out of here feeling? What is that? Do you want that look of, I can't believe what I just saw? When they walk out of this theater?
I think everybody will take something different away. That's the beauty of theater, is some will identify with each individual character. But with this show, you should walk away feeling happy. Happy in a cathartic, I've dealt with this sadness cat. Happiness in, I loved seeing all of the dancing. Happiness in, I know the music. But feeling some kind of joy after experiencing, because I will tell you that from the time you walk into the theater space, it will be an experience. This is not a show where you walk in and just sit down and prepare for the show. The show starts from the moment you walk into the theater. So it will be something really fun to get to walk into.